Not that anybody has asked me, yet I would like to build a job description for the position of head of officiating, coordinator of officials, vice president of officiating, or supervisor or commissioner of officials. Pretty much the titles can dance, but the tune is about the same. I have been thinking about that topic because there have been a number of changes in officiating administration during the recent years. So often it seems to me that leadership positions in officiating are simply that of a giant secretary, gussied up with a title. Maybe the tactical demands placed upon the men and women who accept those roles do not permit time for strategic thinking or visioning about an alternative universe. Maybe the people who get those jobs are not prone to having visionary thoughts. When an officiating management position opens up, the first folks to apply are, of course, officials and former officials. There is a general belief that only those with officiating experience can properly manage an officiating program or a staff of officials. Someone born to referee, in quotes, or someone with the talent to have been a great referee seldom becomes an exemplary leader of referees in the sense of true leadership. Let's get the cliches out of the way right here. Yes, the candidate needs the following: passion, integrity, focus, and fortitude. Got it. Well-groomed, check. Good vocabulary, check. Clean background, check. Check. All those matter, but much more is needed. The candidate must have an invincible belief in the righteousness of officiating, that it is a high calling. That belief is the very basis for effective recruiting, training, and evaluating of officials, and it is the very underpinning of being able to manage up to superiors on behalf of the officials. The candidate must endorse the proposition that an official's main responsibility is to ensure the game is played by the rules, and to do so without fear or favor. Within that architecture, job number one is to get the play right. The candidate understands and accepts that today analytics play a significant role in how officials are judged, how decisions are rendered, and how the public comes to view an officiating event. The flaws that have always existed in this business and were known only to an inside few are now known by an outside many. To be successful at this job, the candidate will have to exhibit extraordinary resilience and a strong sense of self-worth and self-respect, if you will. I say that because once on the job, the pressure can be great to shift into the appeasement mode. Appeasing the boss, appeasing the coach, appeasing the school. Appeasement contains the element of concession, and often the concession granted is at the expense of the official. Great leaders can't be bought with a logoed polo shirt, a title, or a reserved seat at conference games. Since we are in the media age, the candidate would necessarily have to have superior communication skills, verbal and writing, and a pleasing physical presence on camera when called for. It is about the words, the utterances, the facial expressions, and the body language. It now comes with the territory. I think the final quality I would look for would be that the candidate wants to but doesn't need the position. There is a big difference. If you come to the position needy, you will be marginalized because your insecurity will force you down a path of equivocation and pandering. It will happen. You might be able to live with yourself in that mode, but we would not. Thank you.